Good evening, everybody. My name is Maria Leggett, and I am coming live to you from Dayton, Ohio. I am so excited to be on here with you tonight. Of course, I'm excited every week, but that's just me. Um, let's talk about things that I have going on right now. If you are interested in learning about your chakras and you want to take a free class for chakra basics, if you don't know a whole lot about it, you can go to my other website, templeofthesacredcircle.com. And there is a free chakra class that you can take to help you learn what the chakras are, how they spin, can you get blockages and things like that. And then I'm going to be releasing classes that delve deeper down into the chakras to be able to explain more and go into meditations to find out what some of those blockages actually are. We also have a free practicing your intuition class that is on the first Tuesday of every month. And then this week, we got to do the first Developing Your Intuition class, which is a paid class. And in this class, we got to meet our master teacher, which is part of the Spiritualism Inner Band of Guides. So we got to meet the master teacher and spend time with them, and it was amazing. And we learned a new tool on how to be able to perceive an answer to a question that we have. And I love being able to teach different tools to people so that you can begin working with your higher self. And one of the things that I am doing right now is I am gathering together a creation of a membership to be able to gain access to meditations that I create specifically for those people in the membership, and some exercises to be able to learn to work with your tuition, your intuition. And when I have that membership site ready, I will absolutely release that. And that will be on the marialeggett.com website as well. Um, and let's see what else. Oh, if you want to meet your higher self, I'm working on a video right now, a meditation. Sorry, I got completely sidetracked. And the meditation is going to be able to meet your higher self. There's healing energy in it to allow your body to heal. And you're going to be able to meet your higher self and get some information from your higher self, which is really important in order for you to be able to start receiving messages from your higher self so you can learn who they are, what the energy is like, and the things that they're saying to you. So I would like to welcome Jerry to the show. Hi, Jerry Ann. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, Jerry Ann. How may I be of service to you this evening?
I guess I want to know. I think I might know what my life purpose is.
Okay.
But I don't know what's blocking me. I don't know if I still have some shadow work to do. And I don't even know if I'm on the right track. So there you go.
All right. That makes complete sense to me. So as you were talking, I was shuffling some cards. So I'm just going to ask, how do we get Jerry Ann to find what her blockages may be? Is there shadow work? Is there anything else that she needs to be able to clear her path? And we're going to stop, do this, and start flipping over some cards. Oh, I love this. So here's what we have. The first card we have, this is from my deck called Balancing the Feminine. And you see right here, we have the solar plexus. And the interesting thing on this card is this is what it says. The clarity you seek, you already have. It is time to believe in yourself and know that what you are seeking is inside of you, and you don't have to seek the answers outside of yourself. So there are things that you already know, but you are not trusting them for some reason. And that's all ego based, right? Your ego comes in and goes, why would you say that? Why do you think that's going to be okay? And then your higher self goes, well, because I think it's fun and this is going to be a good thing to do. And that's the voice that you need to start listening to.
How can you even believe you're worthy?
Right. Yes, exactly. And that's why you have to start trusting that. You know, it's interesting in this deck, and as you were asking the question, in this deck, there's a card called, it's the moon for December, and it's called A Long Shadow Night. And it's the name of the moon, A Long Winter's Night. I can't remember. I'll have to look for it. But what it does is it talks about it's time to stop running from the shadows. So there are still some things in shadow work that are for you to address, because otherwise you wouldn't have the am I worthy enough to do this? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I had to do to be able to say, hey, I can do a radio show that's international for people to look at me and trust that this is going to work out. And it's hard, right? We step into that imposter syndrome sometimes for, who am I? Why am I supposed to be doing this? And the interesting thing is, when I first talked to Spirit about becoming a medium, I said, why me? And Spirit said, why not you? And I didn't know how to answer that. I was like, and that's the same thing that they're saying to you. Why not you? They're showing it to me as though you have dedicated a whole bunch of your life to helping everybody else and that you've always put yourself last. Do you understand this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
And
see,
it's
now
time.
it's time for me. I have to put
Yes.
myself first now, and scares me.
It is scary, isn't it? And that's the
Yeah.
thing. We have fear around stepping into our authenticity and being as big as we're supposed to be, because staying little and in that box is so much easier, because then we have to address that fear by peeking out around it and going, ooh, what's out there? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
you
the
are
shadow
really
work, and
ready. Yes, it is. And
it's
so
the
the second
shadow
part,
work, and it's the letting go. And I know I'm almost there. There's
yes,
just coming to realize there's like maybe 2 people left, and I just
yeah, being able to forgive and let go. Forgive, let go, because you're ready. So the other two cards that I pulled for you are, we have the waning crescent, which we're actually in the waning crescent right now. So we have the waning crescent, and what it says is honor yourself during this time with self care. Salt baths are especially helpful in cleansing your aura. Take a walk in the moonlight. Allow that moon energy to wash over you after you've taken a salt bath, and allow that
okay.
energy to charge you with, because it's waning crescent, right? Which is what we're in. It's going to help you to
Yeah.
release that energy and let it go. And the interesting thing is, the card that I pulled right after that for you, Jerry Ann, is the waning gibbous. And the waning gibbous, this is literally what it says on the card: release any unwanted energy which may have appeared since your last manifestation. It's time to let that poop go. It doesn't say poop, but that's what I'm going to say on the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you are really ready to start trusting yourself and knowing what's right for you. And Spirit is showing it to me as though there are voices from the past who are talking in your left ear, trying to say to you, you can't do this, you're not capable. And that's the voice that's so much easier to believe than the one on the right, with Spirit saying to you, but Jerry Ann, you've worked so hard, you've done all this stuff, it's ready. You're ready to step forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. It totally does.
And I don't know if you work with crystals at all, but for some reason, Spirit's telling me to talk to you about labradorite. And
You want to know what I
labradorite
just
is
picked?
what?
You want to know what I just picked up off my altar?
What?
Laborite.
Oh, yes! I love
I
it when
did.
a plan works out. Spirit's amazing. They're like,
Yeah.
talk to her about the labradorite.
Yeah. I just picked it up, and yeah, I'm.
That,
My kids are. Yeah. I go in places, and I know I get messages, and I'm getting now where I don't care who you are, and I just walk up and say, you know what? You might think I'm really whack. And they're just like, oh my God. And then of course they start crying, or I'll, grab out my deck and cards will go flying, and I'll give them a message, and they're like, I'm so sorry we're crying. I'm like, no, let it go, let it go. That's releasing. That's good for you.
Good.
But then I can't let myself do that. I can't let myself do that.
And using that labradorite is a really good way of being able to set psychic protection, right? So that you're not bringing in an energy that is not good for you, because anybody can do this work. It is a complete misnomer that people say this is a gift. And I love when people say to me, you know, you have such a beautiful gift, and I receive their sentiment. However, I don't like to call it a gift because that comes with the perception that only special people have it. And that's not true. We can all
I just
do
tell,
this.
that's what I tell people. I said every day, hug a tree, put your feet in the earth, put your hands out.
Yeah.
I'm open to receiving messages and guidance.
Yeah. 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 See, you've already got all this. You know what to do,
I
Jerry,
know,
and
but
you've got this
why am I so scared?
because we're human. We're human, and we have these these traumatic pasts, and we carry some of that difficult work in with us. And so we allow those voices to tell us what we can and cannot do rather than listening to our higher self that goes, you can do anything you put your mind to because that's why you agreed to incarnate on this earth. You are supposed to be doing this work. You are supposed to be continuing to do these things. And Jerry Ann, if you're open to it, I would love to teach you. I teach this stuff. It is absolutely brilliant. I have a free class the first Tuesday of every month. If you go to
That would be
Temple of the
wonderful.
Sacred Circle, yeah, go to Temple of the Sacred
Yeah.
Circle and sign up. Absolutely. I would
Okay.
love to see you in the free class.
That just caused
Thank
me a
you.
lot of anxiety, but you know what? You got nothing to fear but fear itself, right? So I'm just going to step into it.
Exactly. I was you many years ago. So I am so grateful to you, Jerry Ann. Thank you so much for being on the show with me this evening. Thank you for allowing me.
Can I just ask you one more?
I have like 30 seconds.
Am I breaking the patterns to help heal my children?
Yes.
Thank you.
You are stepping in and doing
the
hard.
I will see you on that Tuesday.
Perfect. I would love that. Don't forget to apologize. That's what I'm hearing. Don't forget to apologize. Thank you so much, Jerry Ann, for being on here. Many blessings to you, my love. I so appreciate your energy. Thank you to everyone who was watching. I am grateful to all of you. I love being able to do this. This is my life's work, and you can do it too. Join me on marialeggett.com or templeofthesacredcircle.org. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you.